expert insight into the sport, as you do when you're providing analysis for the games. Tell me a couple of your theories. I know you had a theory about uniforms, uniform numbers.
Well, yeah, I always had this feeling that people should have the right number. And I used to do this as a kid. I would see some, and I'd say, I'm this number and so is that number. And I still feel the same way that, there's certain things that just don't look right. For example, you take the number 83. That couldn't be a 6'1", 280-pound nose tackle. 83 has to be a tall guy. 83 is a tall number. And then conversely, a guy who's 66 and is 6'8" just doesn't look good. He doesn't look right.
Yeah, those would be for the dumpy
guard type of guy. Yeah, the dumpy type guy. And then the 74 is a tackle type, and the 80s are the big defensive ends. The 70, the large 70s, they're the bigger tackles and so on.
Have you thought about putting together a brochure with a number and then a body example of what a 77, and then you have a dumpy guy, and then a 42, and you have a
Well, 77's not dumpy now. 77's tall.
See,
and this.
That's what I mean.
Like a 73 is a good dumpy guy. Your strong dumpy would be 66.
That's a good solid dumpy.
Good, yeah.
Now what
63 is nice dumpy.
What were you when you played?
77.
So you were the 77. No, it wouldn't. And are you finding much interest in this theory around the league?
Well, there are some teams that will listen to me because I said, this guy just doesn't, you can't play with that number. And, yeah, I do find some interest. They've changed some things now in the NFL where a defensive lineman can't be an 80 number. So it's tough for a good defensive lineman who's tall to play the game anymore.
Yeah.
That's why you see all these short guys nose tackle, these ugly guys.
Ugly guys, too.
Oh, yeah, ugly. You got to be ugly, especially play nose tackle. That's why they wear those big face masks.
Now,